Opportunity Catholic High School. My name is Patrick Murphy, and I'm a member of the teaching staff here at R&D. I have the honor of emceeing this evening. In a moment, actually presently, I will ask you to stand as the graduates process into the gymnasium. Once the graduates have entered, please remain standing for our national anthem, sung by Alyssa Makarova, and for the prayer led by His Grace, the Most Reverend Brendan McDonald.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Let us pray. Gracious and loving God, we are so thankful for this opportunity to come together and celebrate the achievements and friendship of this graduating class. Look on these gratitudes with love and bless them as they leave this school to move forward in life. We are thankful for those who have instructed them and prepared them to face the future. May their time spent here at Regiopolis Notre Dame encourage them to use their skills and talents in a spirit of generosity and service. With their families, we give you thanks, Heavenly Father, in Jesus' name. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Thank you, Your Grace. Please be seated. Take this opportunity to welcome you again to the graduation ceremony for the class of Regiopolis Notre Dame of 2018. My name is Patrick Murphy, and I'm a member of the teaching staff here at R&D, and I have the honor of emceeing this graduation. Before we begin in earnest, I would ask that you all take a moment to place your cell phone on silent so as not to disrupt the ceremony. At the same time, you may tweet a greeting to a graduate using the hashtag #RNDgrad. Your Grace, Vice Chair of the Board Terry Shea, Trustee Kathy Summers, Chair of the R&D School Council Elaine Carriere, Superintendent Teresa Kennedy, Reverend Fathers and Sisters, honored guests, R&D staff, ladies and gentlemen, and the class of 2018. Tonight, these graduates of Regiopolis Notre Dame gather to celebrate their accomplishments and to receive their Ontario secondary school diplomas and certificates. A fellow staff member mentioned the other day that this evening can often be more party than graduation, and the tendency might be to head in that direction, with exams firmly behind you and the summer just ahead. And this is a celebration. But it should be tinged with elements of sadness and perhaps trepidation, anxiousness about the future, uncertainty about what next year might hold. And soon you will be sent into the world as graduates of Regiopolis Notre Dame. And tonight, I ask that you consider what expectations might come with that particular designation. Graduate of Regiopolis Notre Dame. As you receive your diploma, as tens of thousands of others have over this school's 180-year history, as you were given awards, sponsored by men and women who set aside considerable amounts of money 50, 60, 70 years ago for your benefit today. As the awards are presented by men and women, many of them graduates, former Notre Dame and R&D teachers, and present-day staff, all of whom have been dedicated to this school in so many life-altering ways, and again, exclusively for your benefit. And these awards themselves that have been won previously by leading scientists and civic leaders, artists, and athletes who proudly call R&D home. St. Paul has said that the tree will be known by the fruit. And so as we begin tonight, I ask you to consider the contributions of all of those who have made this graduation possible, those present and absent, those living and deceased, those known and unknown to you, and to consider what your contribution will be to the legacy of Regiopolis Notre Dame. I would like now to call upon His Grace to bring greetings from the Archdiocese of Kingston.
Dear friends and dear graduates, I am pleased to have this opportunity to bring greetings to you and to your families on this special occasion. With this graduation ceremony, as was mentioned, one phase of your life is drawing to a close and a next stage awaits you. Your high school years are, of course, an important time of growing and of sharing, gaining knowledge and acquiring skills and values that should have a lasting impact on your life. At Regiopolis Notre Dame Catholic High School, you have had the opportunity, the benefit of a strong Catholic community to support you, as well as, I'm sure, to challenge you. But now, as you graduate, you are stepping out into the bigger, wider world. The formation you have had here at Regi Notre Dame has encouraged you to see that success and happiness in life involve contributing to the well-being of others. Pope Francis, in his encyclical on ecology, Laudato Si', speaks about the need to ask ourselves some serious questions. And I quote, "When we ask ourselves what kind of world we want to leave behind, we think in the first place of the general direction, its meaning and its values. Unless we struggle with these deeper issues, I do not believe that our concern for ecology will produce significant results. But if those issues are courageously faced, we are led inexorably to ask other pointed questions. What is the purpose of our life in this world? Why are we here? What is the goal of our work and all our efforts? And what need does the earth have of us?" So, dear graduates, as you move into this next phase of your life, I invite you to consider these questions and to use your gifts and your talents for the common good, following in the footsteps of Christ, who came not to be served, but to serve. So every best wish to you for the future.
Thank you, Your Grace. To bring greetings from the Algonquin and Lakeshore Catholic District School Board, I call upon Vice Chair of the Board, Mr. Terry Shea.
Good evening. It's an honor for me to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Algonquin and Lakeshore Catholic District School Board. Tonight we continue a tradition. While this tradition is celebrated with speeches, awards, and diplomas, Regi's tradition of preparing graduates for future challenges by providing a faith-filled learning environment should be celebrated as well. You graduates of Regiopolis Notre Dame High School are the beneficiaries of generations of excellence in education provided by teachers and administrators who consistently deliver on the board's promise of the best learning opportunity for students across our board. You have reached an important milestone in your journey, but a milestone is simply a landmark, not the destination. Your high school experience provides you with the foundation to accept and overcome future challenges. Graduates, enjoy this evening, be proud of what you've accomplished, and live the tradition of success that Regi has prepared you for. Best wishes and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Shea. To bring congratulations to the graduates on behalf of the board's senior administration, I would like to call upon Superintendent of School Effectiveness, Ms. Teresa Kennedy.
Good evening, Your Grace, Father Jim, Reverend Sisters, Vice Chair Trustee Shea, Trustee Kathy Summers, Principal Daniel, Vice Principal Woolley and Besselink, all the faculty, honored guests, family, and most importantly, you, our graduates. It is truly an honor for me to bring greetings from our senior administrative team on this important celebration of your achievement. I would like to extend our congratulations to you. You should be very proud of your achievements this evening. This ceremony night highlights your tremendous work, dedication, and achievement, and for that you deserve the congratulations of all. In our new pastoral letter prepared by the Bishops of Ontario called Renewing the Promise, there is a section that speaks directly to you, our students, and it says, recognizing the presence of Jesus in your life and learning to pray can provide a sure support and guide to you as you say yes to the wonderful possibilities of life. You are loved and accepted as you are. Ask Jesus to help you on your journey. To all of the parents and caregivers, family and friends of our graduates, we thank you for the support, guidance, and love that you've provided for our youth throughout the years. To the Regiopolis Notre Dame administration and all the members of the staff, we extend our appreciation and gratitude to you for nurturing these young adults in their faith while supporting their learning. These students are truly a testament to our mission as Catholic educators. Graduates, you will now join the ranks of the prestigious group, alumni of this esteemed Catholic secondary school, Regiopolis Notre Dame. This school is truly a beacon of Catholic education, demonstrating an understanding of the importance of faith, justice, and academic excellence. You are encouraged to use your many skills, talents, knowledge, your faith and Catholic character as you embrace new opportunities in work or school life. You are our future. We are very proud of each of you. I will leave you with a quotation from St. Teresa of Calcutta. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Congratulations and God bless.
Thank you, Ms. Kennedy. It is now time for the presentation of diplomas and certificates. I would like to call upon our principal, Ms. Terry Daniel, and His Grace to present the diplomas, certificates, and silver crosses. These crosses complement the wooden crosses given to each student in grade 9. Ms. Donna Murphy and Mr. Billy Owes will introduce the graduates. I would ask, please, hold your applause until all of the graduates have received their diplomas.
Yep, go ahead. Shanda Abbott. As soon as I say your name. We're going to wait till she's done. Okay. Angelica Acevedo, Ontario Scholar. Amber Acosta, SHSM Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma, Ontario Scholar. Sebastian Alamillo Falkenberg, Ontario Scholar, IB Diplomas Candidate and French Immersion Program. Bryce Alley. Isaiah Andrews, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner, Introductory Kinesiology. Savannah Antoine, Ontario Scholar. Andrea Ash. Gavin Bailey, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with Distinction, Subject Award winner, Technological Design in the 21st Century. Mary Baker, SHSM Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma, Core French Program. John Baracchio. Ryan Barroso, Ontario Scholar. Megan Beckstead. Melissa Belland, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Program with distinction. Elliot Belzile, French Immersion Program. Noemi Beret. Nick Bilodeau, French Immersion Program. Paolo Blanco, Ontario Scholar. Mitchell Blasco, Ontario Scholar. Morgan Boucher, Ontario Scholar. Rebecca Boudreau, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with distinction. Andrew Boulos, Ontario Scholar. Dominic Brennan. Olivia Brooks, Ontario Scholar. Serge Baroum. Chloe Cabral, Ontario Scholar. Ethan Cameron. Zoe Campbell, Ontario Scholar. Ethan Campbell Allery, SHSM Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma, Ontario Scholar. Chloe Carroll. Alexander Carson, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Program with distinction. Ashley Chung, Ontario Scholar. Cole Chown. Riley Clark. Connor Cody. Paige Coleman, SHSM Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma, Ontario Scholar. Jack Conlin. Julie Contreras. Matt Correa, Ontario Scholar. Peter Cowan, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner, Nutrition and Health. Holly Croson, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with Distinction, Subject Award winner, English, Core French, Music, Religious Education, Church and Culture, and Physics. Aidan Cruikshank, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner, Music. Megan Davies, Ontario Scholar. Noah DeLonghi. Phoebe D'Souza, SHSM Arts and Culture Red Seal Diploma, Subject Award winner, Personal Life Management. Curtis Dempster, Ontario Scholar. You awake? Oh, all right. Open them when you go up the steps, okay? Nathaniel D'Onofrio. Eleazar Diaz Meneses. Callista Dixon, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with Distinction, Subject Award winner, Media Arts Yearbook, Interdisciplinary Studies, Student Government. Brianna Dondero, Ontario Scholar. Larissa Donnelly, French Immersion Program with Distinction. Anna Doyle, SHSM Arts and Culture Red Seal Diploma, Ontario Scholar. Megan Druin, Ontario Scholar. Jacques Dupel, SHSM Arts and Culture Red Seal Diploma, Ontario Scholar, Extended French Program with Distinction, and Subject Award winner, Drama, Communications Technology. Thomas Dwyer, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program. Sydney Elliott Wilson, Ontario Scholar. Matilda Elliott, Extended French Program. Nicholas Elliott, Ontario Scholar. Pierce Elms, Ontario Scholar. Go to the front. Meg Erb, SHSM Arts and Culture Red Seal Diploma. Martha Eves Welsh, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with Distinction, and Subject Award winner, Visual Arts. Felicia Finn, Ontario Scholar, Extended French Program with Distinction, Subject Award winner, Cooperative Education. Ethan Finnegan, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner, Philosophy and Interdisciplinary Studies, Student Government. Dawson Frost. Mackenzie Frost. Matthew Gallivan, Extended French Program. Elizabeth Gifford. Sarah Goslin, Ontario Scholar, IB Diploma Candidate, Core French Program with Distinction and Subject Award winner, English IB, English Literature IB, Core French IB, Music IB, and Philosophy IB. Alison Gould, Ontario Scholar, IB Diploma Course Candidate, French Immersion Program with Distinction. Adrian Graham, Ontario Scholar, French Extended Program with Distinction, Subject Award winner, Extended French, World History. Karina Gummert, Ontario Scholar. Matthew Hawley. Joseph Hamilton. Tori Helsby, SHSM Arts and Culture, Red Seal Diploma, Ontario Scholar. Grace Hickey, Ontario Scholar. Olivia Hipwell, SHSM Arts and Culture, Red Seal Diploma, and Ontario Scholar. Madison Hiscock. Xavier Hodgson. Cameron Hoekstra. Michael Hogan. Joseph Horechi, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner in Mathematics, Calculus and Vectors, Data Management, and Physics. Alexandria Hornbeck, Ontario Scholar. Liam Horechka, Ontario Scholar, recipient of the Waterloo Euclid Certificate of Distinction and member of the top Euclid team across 5 school boards. Sarah Hubbard, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner, Religious Education. Colleen Hudson, SHSM Arts and Culture, Red Seal Diploma. Mitchell Hughes Moore. Hugh Hunt, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner, Music for Creating. Seth Hunt. Jacob Hunter. Mary Huyn, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner, Mathematics, Advanced Functions, Calculus and Vectors, Biology, and Chemistry. Megan Hines, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner, the Environment and Resource Management. Jonathan Jacobs, Ontario Scholar. Mackenzie Johnson Hunt, SHSM Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma, Ontario Scholar. Tyler Johnson Miller. Rebecca Johnston, Core French Program. Curtis Kelly, Ontario Scholar. William Kennedy, Ontario Scholar. Jacob Kilpatrick, Ontario Scholar. Dylan Kirkland, SHSM Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma, Ontario Scholar. Jurabek Kobilov, Extended French Program with distinction.
Andrew Krzyzanowski. Alicia Lappin, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner for Interdisciplinary Studies, Student Government. Mitchell Larrabee, Ontario Scholar. Emma Leach. Alexandra LeBlanc, Ontario Scholar. Robert Lefebvre, Ontario Scholar. Micah Lapine, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Program with distinction. Jarrett LaRue, SHSM Arts and Culture Red Seal Diploma. Joshua Lopes, SHSM Arts and Culture Red Seal Diploma and Ontario Scholar. Sam Lucas, Ontario Scholar. Noah Looney Perry, Subject Award winner, History. Avery Mackler, Ontario Scholar. Madeline McVicker, Ontario Scholar. Alisa Makarova, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner, Healthy Living and Personal and Fitness Activities. Selena Marks, SHSM, Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma and Ontario Scholar. Emily Marshall, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner for English, Nutrition and Health, working with school-aged children and adolescents. Elise Mazzotti, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with distinction. Duncan McBrien, Subject Award winner for Technological Design in the 21st Century. Celeste McCaffrey. Cameron McCarty, Core French Program. Bobby McDonald, Subject Award winner for Interdisciplinary Studies Leadership. Andrew McGrath-Santowski, SHSM, Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma and Ontario Scholar. Brooklyn McHale, Core French Program. Taylor Guerra. Taylor McMaster, Ontario Scholar. Olivia McShane. James Meyer. Benjamin McAuliffe. Eve Malero, Ontario Scholar. Isabel Malloy, SHSM, Arts and Culture Red Seal Diploma and Ontario Scholar. Andreas Moran McDonald, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with Distinction. John Moreno, SHSM, Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma and Ontario Scholar. Kira Mulville Gilbert. Katie Murray, Core French Program with Distinction. Catherine Nam, Ontario Scholar and Subject Award winner to Introductory Kinesiology. Lexi O'Sullivan, Ontario Scholar and Subject Award winner for working with school-aged children and adolescents. Sophie Willette, Subject Award winner, English. Bridget Overveld, Ontario Scholar. Carson Payne, Ontario Scholar. Brianna Parrott, SHSM, Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma and Ontario Scholar. Riley Phillips, Ontario Scholar and Subject Award winner for Healthy Active Living Education. Devin Pierce, Ontario Scholar. Maritza Pineda Gonzalez, SHSM, Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma and Ontario Scholar. Sabrina Ponte, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with Distinction. Kira Potvin, Ontario Scholar and Subject Award winner for Drama Production. Alexander Preems. Everett Prevost. Vanya Quinton, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Program with Distinction. Ryan Ralph, Ontario Scholar and Subject Award winner for Geography World Issues. Kelvin Rancis. Kenneth Rancis. Mackenzie Reynolds, Ontario Scholar, Extended French Program with Distinction. Elizabeth Rowe, Ontario Scholar. Daniela Rojas, SHSM, Arts and Culture Red Seal Diploma, Ontario Scholar, and French Immersion Program with Distinction, a Subject Award winner for Business Leadership Management Fundamentals. Miguel Roque. Matthew Rose, Ontario Scholar, and French Immersion Program with Distinction. Michael Rousel, Subject Award winner for Interdisciplinary Studies Leadership. Emily Russell, Ontario Scholar. Rory Ryan, Ontario Scholar. Diana Saba. Lucas Sanders. Megan Schick, Ontario Scholar, IB Diploma Course Candidate, Core for French Program, and Subject Award winner for Music for Creating. Elliot Schmidt Underhill, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Program with Distinction. Halen Sharp, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with Distinction. Grace Shaver, Ontario Scholar. Jonathan Sherbano, Ontario Scholar. Emily Sill. Mitchell Simmons, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Program with Distinction. Brighton Smart. Andriy Smetanyak. Nick Smith, Ontario Scholar. Stacy Smith, Ontario Scholar. Adam Spees, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner for Introductory Kinesiology, Recreation, and Healthy Active Living Leadership. Vanessa Spolovich. Claire Stafford, Ontario Scholar. Madeline Stenhouse, Ontario Scholar. Emma Taggart, Ontario Scholar. Eric Tessier, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Program. Jacob Tobin. Trizel Torres, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner for Chemistry and Cooperative Education. Rowan Trainer, Ontario Scholar. Dana Tremblay, Ontario Scholar, Core French Program with Distinction, and a Subject Award winner for English and Mathematics College and Apprenticeship. Adam Tripp, Ontario Scholar, Subject Award winner for English Studies and Literature. Benjamin Tripp, Ontario Scholar. Zachary Taifer. Jacob Vidal. Rose Wagner, Ontario Scholar, Extended French Program with Distinction, and Subject Award winner for Canadian and International Law. Marcus Whitmore Michaud, SHSM Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma. Andre Whittingham. Bridget Willems, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Program with Distinction, and Subject Award winner for French Immersion and World History. Matthew Williams, SHSM Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma, and Subject Award winner for Human Development Throughout the Lifespan. Cody Wilson, Ontario Scholar. Ben Wisniewski. Alain Wright. Michaela Jaworski, SHSM Nonprofit Red Seal Diploma and Ontario Scholar. Jonathan Yee. John Yu. Tanner Young. Kelly Ann Uzichuk, Ontario Scholar, IB Diploma Candidate, French Immersion Program with Distinction, Subject Award winner in French Immersion IB, Mathematics, Calculus and Vectors IB, and Chemistry IB. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2018.
When I mentioned earlier about the possibility of a party atmosphere, I had no idea it was the parents I needed to be worried about. Congratulations, class of 2018. As a sign of your graduation, you may now move your tassel from the right side to the left. I now invite Ms. Terry Daniel, Principal of Regiopolis Notre Dame, to address the Assembly.
Your Grace, Reverend Father and Sisters, family, friends, and graduates, welcome to the R&D graduation celebration of 2018. Welcome back to retired Principal Wayne Hill. The graduates here tonight were in grade 9 during your last year as principal. Thanks for rejoining them and us tonight. Graduates, a few months ago during our final grad meeting, we talked about how graduation is a solemn occasion, one of importance for yourselves as well as your families. I hope that through the beautiful Mass we had today at St. John's and the initial proceedings thus far, you've been able to capture that feeling. Today, be proud of your accomplishments and hopeful for the days to come. Our pastoral mission for this year includes the phrase, "Do not be afraid." Graduates, you have weathered the peculiarities of high school, and you've done well. You found your classrooms in grade 9. You faced the literacy test in grade 10. You were probably allowed to sit in the common in grade 11. And by grade 12, you more or less completely forgot how to wear the uniform properly. Do not be afraid of what lies ahead. God has a plan for you. There's the workplace, a gap year, college, university, or a brief return right back here to our hallowed halls. I am sure that the world will unfold for you in many interesting and sometimes profound ways. A few weeks ago, as I was driving home from school, light became dark, and the trees stood out as a particular purple-green. By the time I arrived home, it was clear that rain was coming. If you know me at all, you wouldn't be surprised that the next thing I did was sit on the porch and wait for the storm. It was awesome. The rain came in fast and furious, perpendicular to the ground, moving from west to east. With the dark sky crackling, I sat there and experienced what for me is a moment of connection with God, akin to being in church, you know, when church is really good. It's like when the choir was singing at St. Mary's Cathedral during our September Mass. Not too long after the storm passed, the light returned to the evening sky. Perhaps you remember that storm. It was brief but piercing, potentially violent but beautiful in scope. It's one of the ways that I experience God in nature. As it was close enough to the end of the year, and I do tend to get increasingly sentimental at year's end, it made me think of this class. Like the storm, high school is fleeting, and yet we hope high school leaves a lasting impression. From calculus to CASA to coffee house. I hope that through your 4 or 5 years at Regiopolis Notre Dame Catholic High School, you've experienced moments of community, moments of connection with one another and with God, that you've seen beauty and power and awe, and escaped any major damage from the storm. We all have some branches to clear from time to time. As you move on to the next phase of your life, may the memories and the lessons held here at R&D carry you far. We are so grateful that you've contributed to our school. You have woven another layer into this storied fabric. Pope John Paul II reminds us, do not be afraid. Do not be satisfied with mediocrity. Put out into the deep and let down your nets for a catch. I, for one, am sure your bounty will be plentiful. God bless you all. As each of you journeys on, we call upon our patron saint, Saint Margaret Bourgeois. Thank you. Congratulations.
We will now begin to distribute the special awards, which recognize those students who have distinguished themselves academically, co-curricularly, or in special service to the school or the broader community. I call upon Mr. Nicholas Woolley, Vice Principal at R&D, and Ms. Colleen Glancy-Cox, Head of Student Services, to present these awards.
Good evening. The James and Margaret Daly Scholarship will be presented by Ms. Patricia DeSanti to Holly Crowson and Mary Hoon. This award was established in 1944 by James C. Daly, a 1904 graduate of Regiopolis College, in honor of his mother and father. It is awarded to graduates who demonstrate general proficiency in academics and who are entering Queen's University. His Grace will present the Catholic Education Foundation of Ontario Catholic Student Award to Bridget Overveld. This award is presented to a graduating student whose involvement in the school and within the community typifies the objectives of a Catholic school. Mr. Jeff Morgenstern will present the Gus Fraser Memorial Bursary to Madeline McVicker. This award is presented by the St. Joseph's Council Knights of Columbus to honor the memory of Gus Fraser, who was the first Grand Knight of this council. The bursary is awarded to a graduating student who will proceed to post-secondary education and who has a good record of volunteer work in the parish and community. Mrs. Shannon Claggett will now present the Kingston Engineers Bursary to Kelly Uzichuk. This award is presented to a graduate who is enrolled in an accredited engineering program at a Canadian university. Mr. Wes Cole will present the Kingston Community Credit Union Leadership Through Cooperation Award to Ethan Finnegan. This award is presented to a graduate whose leadership through cooperation and example has made a contribution to R&D and its student body. Mrs. Mary Fox will present the Mark Gerritsen Environmental Award to Zach Tyfair. This award is presented to a graduate in recognition of sustained commitment and hard work in the area of environmental protection by promoting respect for the natural environment, voicing student concerns about the natural world they will inherit, and engaging the school and wider community to take practical action to reduce its environmental footprint. Mr. Hugh Johnson will now present the Kathleen van der Hoven Memorial Prize to Hugh Hunt. This award in music was established by the van der Hoven family in memory of Kathleen, who died in a traffic accident shortly after graduating from R&D in 1982. Each year, a student is honored in her name for contributions to the music program. Mr. Wayne Hawkins will present the Alice E. Hawkins Bursary to Daniela Roja. This is presented to a female graduate who has demonstrated Catholic values and consistent generosity of spirit within the R&D community over the past 4 years, and who will pursue a degree, diploma, or apprenticeship program related to the social sciences. Mr. Pat Farrell will present the Jocelyn Rachel Webster Prize to Isaiah Andrews. This award is presented to a graduate who has shown aptitude and achievement in business education and who is pursuing a degree in business studies. Mr. Scott McCann will present the Regiware Bursary to Alicia Lapin and Matt Correa. This award is presented to the graduate who demonstrates care and support for fellow R&D students and who has participated in activities that help R&D students, the school, and the greater community. Funds for this bursary are made possible from the sale of used uniforms and garnet and gold clothing. And here's a plug. Every graduate is encouraged to donate gently used Regiware back to the school. 100% of sales are used to support students in our community. Ms. Mary Elaine Carty will present the Baker Family Bursary to Cole Chown. This bursary is presented in honor of the Baker family of Wolfe Island. It is awarded to a graduating student from Wolfe Island who has demonstrated outstanding merit in character and leadership. Mr. Jeff Mackler will present the Charles C. Jeffries Engineering Award to Ashley Chung. This award was established by our school board to honor Mr. Jeffries, a 1950 graduate of Regiopolis College, who served as a superintendent of business and physical facilities until his retirement. The award is presented to a graduate pursuing a degree or diploma in engineering and who exemplifies the qualities of a Catholic student. Ms. Mary Elaine Carty will present the Peter Carty Memorial Award on behalf of the Carty family to Will Kennedy. Peter Carty was a graduate of R&D, a student athlete and Queen's University engineering student who passed away from cancer. His family presents an award annually to a graduate who enters the Faculty of Engineering at Queen's University. Mr. Steve Powell will present the Domino Theatre Award to Anna Doyle. This is Kingston's oldest community theatre, which offers people of all ages an opportunity to volunteer in theatrical productions. The Domino Theatre Award is presented to a student who is strong academically and who has been involved in drama and theatre at R&D and in the greater Kingston community. Mr. Henry Santos will present the John and Kathleen McEwen Prize to Mary Hoon. This award for mathematics is awarded annually to the student achieving the highest aggregate in a minimum of 2 university-level grade 12 mathematics courses. Mr. Rob McDonald will present the Red Seal Arts and Culture Award to Jacques Dupel. This award is presented to a graduate who has outstanding academic achievement in all the compulsory specialist high skills major courses. Ms. Tammy Godet will present the Red Seal Nonprofit Award to Mary Baker. You're next. This award is given to a graduate who has achieved the highest average in all 4 compulsory non-profit specialist high skills major courses. Mr. Wayne Hill will present the Gordon F. Tompkins Memorial Bursary to Aidan Cruikshank and Madeline Stenhouse. This is awarded to a graduating student planning further studies toward a career in funeral services, palliative care, nursing, or medical studies. Mr. Hugh Johnston will present the Flora Minnie Pearl Jordan Award to Martha Eves Welch and Holly Crowson. This award is presented to two graduates who have shown leadership and significant accomplishment in the arts program at Regiopolis Notre Dame. The Life Touch Award is presented by Mr. Rob McDonald to Callista Dixon. This award is contributed to a graduate who has made valuable contributions to the production of the R&D School Yearbook. The Glacier Communication Award will be presented by Ms. Sue Pereira to Meg Erb and Joseph Herechki. This award is presented to a deserving R&D graduate. Ms. Sandra Benninger will present the Margaret Purcell Student Bursary to Benjamin Tripp. This award recognizes Margaret Purcell, a 35-year board member of the St. Vincent de Paul Society of Kingston. This bursary is awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated a commitment to volunteerism and community service. Mr. Dan Graham will present two OECTA scholarships to Callista Dixon and Lexi O'Sullivan. The local unit of the Ontario English Catholic Teachers Association offers scholarships to students with high academic standing who are pursuing post-secondary studies at the university or college level in the field of education or youth work. Mr. Billy Owes will present the Wilfred Pluard Trust Award in English to Sarah Goslin and Phoebe D'Souza. This award was established by the late Wilfred Pluard, an esteemed teacher of 40 years at Regiopolis College and later Regiopolis Notre Dame. This award is presented to students who display a special aptitude in English. Miss Linda Lott will present the Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Programme Excellence in Apprenticeship Award to Jack Conlin, Cole Chown, and Matt Fortan. This award is presented to graduating students with high academic standing who plan to pursue a career in a skilled trade. Ms. Tammy Gaudette will present the St. Lawrence College Board of Governors Entrance Scholarship to Madeline McVicker. This award is presented to a graduate entering St. Lawrence College who has demonstrated high academic standing, special achievement, and citizenship. Mr. Ryan Poser will present the J.B. Sampson Scholarships to Curtis Kelly and Chloe Cabral. This award was introduced by the late John B. Sampson and his family to show their appreciation for the value of Catholic education in the Kingston area. The scholarship is offered in his name to students who are attending Queen's University and who have high academic standing and a strong background in athletics.
Sister Ann Coffey and Sister Emily Doherty, Sisters of the Congregation of Notre Dame, will present to the Anna and Joseph P. Hanlon Scholarships to Felicia Finn and Andrew Bullos. This scholarship has been awarded each year since 1968 to a male and female graduate of R&D enrolled at Queen's University. The Sisters of the Congregation of Notre Dame established a bursary for deserving graduates from Regiopolis, Notre Dame, in memory of Mary Alice Murray, who was a graduate of Notre Dame Convent and a longtime friend of the Sisters. Sister Doherty and Sister Coffey will present these bursaries to Samantha Lucas, Catherine Nam, Ryan Ralph, and Sydney Elliott Wilson. The Sister Helen O'Shaughnessy C&D Memorial Scholarship was founded by trustees of the Notre Dame Trust Fund to honor Sister Helen, who was a longtime teacher at Notre Dame Convent and later Regiopolis Notre Dame. Receiving these scholarships are Bridget Willems, Ryan Barroso, Adrian Graham, Emma Taggart, and Aidan Crookshank. The Students' Council of Regiopolis Notre Dame has established the next 3 scholarships to honor individuals who have had a significant impact on the creation and history of Notre Dame Convent, Regiopolis College, and Regiopolis Notre Dame. Head girl Callista Dixon and head boy Ethan Finnegan, members of this year's Students' Council Executive, will make these presentations. Now. The St. Marguerite Bourgeois 150th Anniversary Scholarship honors St. Marguerite, founder of the Congregation of Notre Dame Sisters and patron saint at R&D. The scholarship is awarded to graduates enrolled in a College of Applied Arts and Technology. Callista and Ethan will present these scholarships to Sabrina Ponte and John Marino. Callista and Ethan will present the Monsignor J.G. Hanley Memorial Scholarship to Alexandria Hornbeck. This award was established by the Students' Council in 1981 as a tribute to Monsignor Hanley on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of his ordination, a special man and priest, a 1923 graduate of Regiopolis College, and a lifelong supporter of R&D. He will long be remembered by the Catholic community of Kingston. Callista and Ethan will present the Reverend Peter J. Ambrosi S.J. Memorial Scholarship to Sophie Willette and Phoebe D'Souza. This award was established in 1983 in memory of this very popular Jesuit priest who taught at Regiopolis College and R&D for over 20 years. A pious and humble man, Father Ambrosi was both counselor and friend to several generations of students at this school, and he is perhaps best remembered for his gentleness and timely sense of humor. Trustee Mrs. Kathy Summers will present the Regiopolis Notre Dame Bursary. to Avery Mackler. This is an award established by the combination of the Hugh Reed, Sarah Fowler, Tom and Francis Davis, and the Pastors' Bursaries. These bursaries were all established to support students of Regiopolis Notre Dame. This award is presented to one who exemplifies the qualities of a Catholic student and the spirit of R&D. Ms. Haley French will present the Joseph H. Duffy Award to Olivia Hipwell. This award was established by our separate school board in 1996 in recognition of Mr. Duffy's 30 years of service as a trustee and chair of the board. The award is given to a graduate who is pursuing studies in an emerging area of study at the college level. Ms. Carol Weir will present the award named in her honor to Callista Dixon. The Carol A. Weir Award is presented to a deserving graduate enrolled in a concurrent education program who exemplifies the qualities of a Catholic student. Friar Jim Fuchs will present the C.P. Matthews Catholic Student Award to Jacob Kilpatrick. This is presented in honor of a gentleman who had significant influence on Catholic education as an inspector from 1930 to 1963 and as a builder of Catholic education in Ontario. This award is presented to a graduate who has enhanced, by example and leadership, the Catholicity of R&D. Ms. Cynthia Greco will present the Catherine Doyle Award to Andres Moran McDonald and Ryan Barroso. This award is presented to a deserving graduate entering Queen's University. Mr. Ed Kenny will present the Gananoque Rotary Club Awards to Halen Sharp, Riley Clark, and Rowan Schreiner. This award recognizes 3 students from the Gananoque area who are community-minded. These students recognize the importance of service to others and have focused on the betterment of one or more of the following: school community, local community, or global community. We are honored to have Tracy and Pat Ewell, parents of Sarah Ewell, with us this evening to present the Sarah Ewell Memorial Bursary to Sarah Hubbard and Gavin Bailey. This award is presented to 2 graduates from the Leeds and Grenville area who demonstrate commitment to academics and extracurricular activities at R&D. It is presented in memory of R&D grad Sarah Ewell, who died in 2012 at the age of 28. Madame Martine Tremblay will present the Patrick Slack Language Award to Elise Massotti. This award honors Mr. Slack, a former superintendent of education with our board. It is presented to a deserving graduate for high achievement in French as a second language and for having attained a high degree of bilingualism. Mr. Greg White will present the Wilkinson and Company Chartered Accountants Award to Allison Gould. This award is given to a student who will be studying accounting, business, or economics at the university level. Ms. Rhonda Evans will present the Pittsburgh Community Benefit Fund scholarships to Anna Doyle, Piers Elms, Robert Lefebvre, Alisa Makarova, Andres Moran McDonald, and Matthew Williams. This award is presented to graduating students from the former Pittsburgh Township who, through involvement in their community and school, have demonstrated a spirit of volunteerism and who are continuing their studies at a university, college, or through a trade. Vice Chair of the ALC-DSB, Terry Shea, will present the Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award to Benjamin Tripp. This is presented to a graduating student to recognize exemplary involvement in the community. Mrs. Rhonda Storms will present the Regiopolis Notre Dame Citizenship Award to Colleen Hudson. This award is for a graduate who, through involvement in student activities and in the community, has enhanced the reputation of the school. This award is sponsored by McCarthy, our uniform supplier. Mr. Chris Payne and Ms. Bridget Walker Payne will present the Don Peterson Bursary to Carson Payne. The Don Peterson Bursary is presented to a graduating student who best exemplifies the qualities promoted by the Knights of Columbus Basketball Association, especially good citizenship and concern for others. Regiopolis Notre Dame has been an international baccalaureate world school since 1998. The IB diploma candidates have received a silver pin in their graduation package to acknowledge their outstanding achievement in individual subject areas. I'd now like to ask the International Baccalaureate full diploma students, Sarah Goslin, Sebastian Alamilo Falkenberg, and Kellyanne Uzichuk to come forward. Students in the full IB diploma program concurrently earn both the Ontario Secondary School Diploma and the IB diploma. The advanced program of study requires students to complete successfully international exams in 6 subject areas and additional coursework graded by examiners from around the world. The 6 subjects include all areas of learning: the humanities, social science, natural science, mathematics, and the arts. In addition, IB diploma students complete a cross-curricular critical thinking course, the extended essay, and an extensive creativity, activity, and service portfolio. Each full IB diploma candidate will now be presented with a gold pin to recognize commitment to excellence. Ms. Del Vecchio will present the IB pins. And the IB candidates are asked to remain on the stage for the presentation of the IB Recognition Award. The IB Recognition Award is presented to the graduating IB diploma candidate who best exemplifies the spirit of the IB learner, has excellent achievement in IB courses, and best exemplifies the spirit of the creativity, activity, and service components of the program. Mr. Jim David will present this award to Sarah Goslin. Ms. Aggie Haydock will present the Joe Ballerino Scholarship to Megan Schick. This award is presented to a student who has shown a passion for music throughout his or her high school career and who will pursue study in music at the college or university level. Ms. Maria Kirby will present the Lions Club Award to Dana Tremblay. This award is for a graduating student who has confirmed registration in a post-secondary program and who has shown resilience and great promise while being an active member of the R&D community. Ms. Leslie Stevenson will present the J.P. Quigley Trophy to Chloe Cabral. This award is presented to a female graduate who has demonstrated prominence in academic studies and extracurricular participation. Mr. Chris McCormick will present the Burks Trophy to Curtis Kelly. The Burks Trophy is presented to a male graduate who has demonstrated prominence in academic studies and extracurricular participation. Superintendent Teresa Kennedy will present Grace Hickey with the Director of Education Award for Achievement. This is presented to the student who has demonstrated achievement in the areas of leadership, citizenship, and individual accomplishment. The Governor General's Bronze Medal, donated by His Excellency David Johnston, the Governor General of Canada, is awarded to the student with the highest average in all grade 11 and grade 12 courses. Mr. Nicholas Woolley, Vice Principal of R&D, will present the Bronze Medal on behalf of His Excellency to Holly Croson. The Father Crusoe Trophy honors a Jesuit priest who served as a dean and rector of Regiopolis College from 1942 to 1954 and is presented annually to the graduating student who has maintained the highest average throughout all years of high school. Ms. Terry Daniel, principal of Regiopolis Notre Dame, will present this trophy to Holly Croson.
This concludes the presentation of the special awards. Thank you, Mr. Woolley and Ms. Glancy Cox. Each year, the graduating students, through an election process, select a peer to speak as their valedictorian. I now call upon the graduate's choice for valedictorian for 2018, Grace Hickey.
Oh man. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Good evening, Your Grace, Reverend Fathers and Sisters, honored guests, faculty and staff, family and friends, and fellow graduates. I would first like to congratulate all the graduates on their tremendous accomplishment of completing high school. Tonight, I stand before you all to present our speech, our valedictory address, our story, because tonight we graduate. Tonight we become part of the prestigious club that is Regiopolis Notre Dame alumni. However, we are different. We are the first R&D graduates to be born in this century. This fact led me to wonder about the many important questions posed over the centuries. One question has been asked for hundreds of years, thousands of times, and I ask you again today. Truth or dare? 4 years ago, I was asked this question during a week we are all too familiar with, Head Start. The week in late August spent meeting new people and transitioning from grade 8 into high school. Dare, I responded to Madison Hiscock, who then proceeded to tell me I must ask one of the teachers or a feminine hygiene product. I never did. For most of us, our journey here at R&D began a week before school started in late August 2014. I would like you all to pause and close your eyes and envision yourself at Head Start 4 years ago. Perhaps in September 2014, you were not yet a Regi Panther, but I still want you to picture your 14-year-old self. Were you like me and extremely self-conscious and worried about what others thought of you? Or maybe you were very excited and confident and sure of yourself. 4 years later, as a grade 12, I had the privilege of helping with Head Start for this year's grade 9s. It was during this week that I realized how much I had grown up in 4 years through talking to 2 shy girls. I had asked them about what they were excited for, if they had their uniforms, and what elementary school they came from, and I saw myself in them. Here they were, oblivious to the thunder that shakes the gym when the senior students give the cue to the grade 9s to stack the chairs. They had not yet experienced the wonder that is an order of E with A sauce from Eastside Village. And I had to inform them that despite what you might think from the name cafetorium, people do not actually eat lunch in the caf. These 2 friends, who were keeping to themselves, were wary to participate in the team building games we were running. And here I was, the grade 12, whom I would have been scared to talk to when I was in their shoes, asking them these questions. I realized in that moment how far I had come and how much I had grown up since that week. I mean, I do not think you could have told grade 9 Grace that one day she would be speaking in front of 1,000 people and she would have believed you. And yet, here we are. A long time has passed since that first game of Truth or Dare. A long time since never doing that dare, because they were silly dares back then. However, since then, we have faced far larger truths and riskier dares that have been completed. We have grown up in 4 years. In fact, if you think about it, high school has been one giant game of Truth or Dare. So let's play Truth or Dare. Dare. Be confident in yourself, Regi told us. Over these years, we were dared every day to raise a hand in class, perhaps to ask the blasphemous question of why it is critical to know the equation of a line. There may have been times when a class passed by without you and you were left 3 concepts behind, confused. We now know, however, that it is more effective when we take the risk and dare to put up a hand and ask. These years taught us to be confident by having the courage to ask the questions when they came about. We have also been dared to say our opinions. Maybe it was on an issue raised in Mr. Murphy's religion class. Sharing one's thoughts is not an easy task, let alone being confident in what you have to say. However, these past 4 years of being dared to form opinions and share them has brought about a new self-assurance that wasn't there before. Dare to succeed. Every day in these past 4 years, everyone around us continuously dared us to succeed. No one wished us bad luck on a test or exam, or told us, "I hope you lose," before a game, because good friends don't do that. Success involves taking a risk, putting yourself out there to perform under pressure, and we have all done that. Dare to fail. Failing is part of life, and high school dared us to fail. Has daring to try that test and then failing stopped you from succeeding here today? Nope. Failing was in our best interest because it is about how you pick yourself up and learn and move forward that counts and teaches a new kind of self-confidence, that the world does not end with one failure. Truth. Over these past 4 years, a huge part of the reason we have grown more confident in ourselves is due to the unfaltering support that propelled us. Student services, student success, administration, resource, youth workers, caretakers, pastoral leaders, support staff, and every classroom teacher pushed each and every one of us to succeed in every task put in front of us. Truth or dare? Dare. High school replied, "Get involved in your community." And so you did. You donned that jersey. You won Casa Gold. You traveled to OFSA. You became captain of the team. You represented Regi in New York, San Francisco, and Halifax. You bled garnet and gold at the pep rallies. You sang your heart out in mass. You were a pirate, a nanny, a mermaid, and a munchkin. You ran for council. You prayed like a champion today. You welcomed all Regi students in Regi's many clubs. And you traveled worldwide. When I was preparing to write this speech, I asked many people about a moment that made them proud to be a Regi student, where they felt as though they truly belonged. People responded to me with very different answers, from sports to the play to band trips to participating in the SGIC club. However, one thing that everyone had in common was when they were participating in Regi's larger community. You should all feel proud of your many accomplishments in the classroom and in extracurricular activities over these past 4 years. It was through daring to get involved that you accomplished these amazing things, and through being involved that we have all grown up as individuals. It is a truth, however, that belonging to Regi's greater community would not be possible without the tireless amount of support from teachers, coaches, and your biggest fans who are present here today watching you graduate. Thank those people who made your moment of belonging possible. And I ask again, truth or dare? Dare. Be well dressed, Regi responded. 4 years ago, many questions floated through our brains in early September. We were unsure of whether to tuck in the blouse. We had not yet mastered how to tie a tie, wondering why is the kilt so long? We were still wondering how many rolls would make the perfect length. And then the question of what to do with the bulge of all that rolling. Over our time here at Regi, we dared to roll the kilt one more time, dared to tuck our pants into our socks, dared to go to class in a hoodie, and finally, dared to show we are Catholic school students by walking around in uniform through town. However, the truth is, our kilts really do go down past our knees, and it is truly ridiculous to tuck pants into one's socks. And getting away with a non-uniform sweater in Mr. Au's classroom is unheard of. And wearing the uniform in public isn't all that bad because you have conversations with store clerks about how they were Panthers 20 years ago. The truth is, Regi taught us how to represent something bigger than ourselves, to express the greater community we belonged to. However, it is now time to take off the uniform, to go out into the world after high school. Now people will not know we are from Regi just by looking at us. They will know us by our actions. And the question one more time, truth or dare? Dare. High school told us to meet new people. Look around you today. Who do you see? Your friend you sat next to in grade 10 religion? Or is it the guy who handed every assignment in consistently 3 days late in physics, Eric Tessier? Do you see the girl who you always saw in the halls but have never really talked to before? And perhaps you see your best buddies. Every day at Regi, we dare to step out of our comfort zone to make new friends, to talk to that boy, to ask that girl to the prom. School has always been about getting good grades, learning, and the fun experiences that have come along the way. However, the greatest joys in life truly come from the people around us. Regi is the people. It comes down to the people. We must be the best we can be for each other. The truth is, we all have something in common, and that's Regi. Our time here prepared us for how to welcome new people into our lives. We have grown up a lot since September 2014. In the large truth or dare game that is high school, we gained self-confidence, became involved in this community, and learned how to properly dress and met many people along the way. So even though I won't be asking Mr. Mackler for any feminine hygiene products, I will continue to meet the dares that come my way, and I encourage all of you to do the same. Dare to say, I don't know. Dare to acknowledge your biggest dream. Keep on daring. Start tonight. I dare you all to congratulate someone you haven't spoken to before. Because the truth is, we have a lot to celebrate. As the first R&D graduates born in this century, we have so many responsibilities and opportunities ahead of us, and Regi has truly given us a head start for the century before us. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take it. Nikki, you want to give that to me or do you want to take it? Thank you very much, Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to pause for a few moments while we make preparations for a video presentation.
An economist, a historian, or some kind of politician?
I think I'll probably be eating food in my own apartment with my own cats.
Doing a deadbeat job, working minimum wage, 30-hour work weeks, the life, you know.
Settle down, big house, wife, 6 kids, and 4 dogs.
Fighting the girls on Mars in the second Indo-Space War.
Probably with a worse hairline than I already have.
Hopefully I'll be done schooling and I'll be a neurologist. I'll probably still be in school, just getting more and more degrees, never leaving, getting more debt.
Oh, I'm thinking I'd probably just be exactly like my dad, Chris Payne.
Something in biochemistry, so doing something there, maybe. Maybe medicine, I have no idea.
Maybe becoming an animator. Rich as hell. Having a mechanical engineering job. Hopefully I'm in space, but we'll see. Maybe a correctional service officer.
Hopefully working at a shop, going through the trades. I hope. Otherwise it's the streets for me, boys.
I see myself talking to depressed people.
Working on TV sets somewhere in Vancouver doing kind of gore makeup and stuff like that.
I'll probably still be eating.
Probably still at Regi, eating donuts.
Well, I see myself cheersing up with the boys. This guy right here.
Well, in 20 years, I think I'll be still jamming on my guitar. By the way, thanks, Mr. Stelter, for the classes.
Being Prime Minister.
He is going to be working with children with autism, and I'm still going to be living again.
Do genetic engineering.
Just civil engineering?
You know, have a good job. Maybe be a soccer mom or something. Drive a nice van. Yeah, around town.
In Gan, busking by the boat line.
Honestly, don't even know what I'm doing now, let alone 20 years.
Broke and being happy playing music.
I think I'll probably just be the president because I guess we let anyone do that now.
Being rich and making money.
Be a doctor, a licensed plumber.
Hopefully still alive.
I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna be called the Jackal.
Well, I probably see myself being a stay-at-home dad. I already have a van, so I already got that down pat.
I think I'll probably be that guy sitting on the sidelines of my kid's soccer games, losing my mind.
In 20 years, I might be dead. Anything less depressing. How about sailing a boat in the Bahamas?
I will be in Paris, drinking a glass of wine, sitting in a cafe.
I would like to be a teacher on a cruise ship in 20 years, teaching physics to all of the excited vacationers.
What do I see myself doing in 20 years? Definitely clinical psychologist. I can definitely see myself behind a desk wearing all plaid, just like smoking a pipe with my hands knitted. People come to me with their problems and I just go, get the hell out of my office.
I don't really see myself going to university, so actually sticking to high school for the next 20, 25 years would be great. But always, I'm not a peer tutor. I'm done with this interview.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. beyond that. Something truly special.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now. Let the past die. Kill it. Fulfill your destiny.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let the pain sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors. That's what we become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. Oh, we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Thanks to all for their various contributions to this evening. I would like to conclude by suggesting to our grads that your contribution to the R&D legacy need not be as Supreme Court Justice, Olympic medalist, or Nobel Prize winner, although any of those things would be nice too. St. Mother Teresa of Calcutta used to say that not all of us can do great things, but we can all do small things with great love. And I think that is the common characteristic of all the people, some whom you know well, others whom you do not know at all, who have brought you to this point today. Family, friends, teachers, coaches, staff members, alumni, the Sisters of Notre Dame, the Jesuits, other R&D benefactors, all doing small things with great love. To put it another way, over the past 5 days, one of your fellow graduates has been up on a scaffold just at the entrance to the dark hallway, painting a message from the book of Micah as a reminder for present and future members of our community. And I think it's a fitting message for you as we unleash the class of 2018 on the world. And it says, "What does the Lord require of you but to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God?" And if you aspire to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly in whatever path you choose, you will have contributed honorably to the legacy of Regiopolis Notre Dame. Before the recessional begins, I would like to invite everyone to a reception in the JUC Gymnasium following graduation, which is the room just at the end of this hallway. I would now ask you all to stand for God Save the Queen. Please remain standing. As the recessional is performed by the R&D Senior Concert Band under the direction of Mr. Hugh Johnston, we ask that the Students' Council escort out first our honored guests and presenters to the exit, followed by our graduates, and then our family and friends. Thank you for your attention, and goodbye.